What is up, everybody? My name is Roselt and welcome to day 13. 13 is such a difficult word to say for someone who speaks Afrikaans. That 3 and 13 is so difficult. It took me so long to say it kind of okay-ish. Anyway, we are on day 13 of vibe coding on a Steam Deck until we make $1 million. So, today's plan is to obviously first move this on to day 14. Like always, I still have not done the trailer for Delphi Turtle, so we will be moving it on. Paste it there, and I need to save it as day 14.md. Okay, there we have it saved. And then we need to make a list of the plans for day 13. Okay, so for today, we are going to be working on the calculator's homepage again, the public facing page. So in the last video, we basically made the calculator store page live. So feel free to go and wishlist it as well. As you can see right here, I'll also post it in the comments. Wishlist on... my chat is buggy. Just type it here quickly on this one here. Wish list on Steam. So if you guys do have Steam, feel free to go and wishlist this on Steam. Where is it? Right here. So you guys should see a wishlist button somewhere. Then you can just wishlist that. I just quickly need to restart my chat here. It's clearly broken and frozen. Let's see if we can fix it. Give me a second. I'm just fixing some stuff here. I see we got 2 viewers. Welcome. I'm just quickly busy fixing my YouTube chat and then we'll jump right in. It looks like it's fixed now. There we go. And then I can pin this. There we go. Okay. So we got the store page live, and then on the store page, they can go to visit this website. But the thing is, I have not yet properly designed this website until last night. So I will show you how it currently looks. So currently we have this one. It now looks a lot better. You should have seen how it looked yesterday. But this is currently the public facing website for the calculator. Now we still have some things we need to do on it. It's still not perfect. Especially on mobile, I noticed quite a few issues. So I think what I need to do is, okay, let's just make it smaller, then I'll show you. So if I make it smaller and you click on these drop downs, notice that you can't actually, like the drop down doesn't actually go over it where it's supposed to be over it. And then also the calculator, sorry, I sneezed. Look at the calculator. It also doesn't look nice. I think we need to start with those 2 things. So let's go to VS Code. We'll say fix drop downs. Let's make a list here. We'll say calculator. And we'll say fix header drop downs. Calculator public website. Okay, fix header drop downs on mobile. And then we need to also fix calculator render on mobile. Okay, what else is there to do? There was a few more stuff, and I don't remember it. Themes. Okay, I want to move this search box to in the same row as this themes thingy here. So let's go back to the chat. Move themes search into same row as title. Okay. Then I don't like this whole appearance section. I think it's kind of useless, to be honest. We're just kind of repeating what's already here. So I think we also remove this entire top section. Yeah, let's do that. Remove top section on themes page. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go to updates. This one I'm happy with for now. It doesn't need any changes. And then we might need to make a footer still for this one. So let's also say here, make a footer. I'll be right back. I just need to blow my nose. Okay. There we go. Okay, make a footer for the website. Perfect. Okay, then jumping onto the actual calculator app, there's also a few things to do there. So calculator app, fix graphing issues. Okay. Then there's also AI integration. I would love for there to be a button. Hello Ian, welcome to the chat. So I would love for the calculator to have some AI integration. I think what would be cool is if next to the history button, we have like a camera button. And you can click on the camera button, it then pops up your camera, and you can take a photo of any equation that is either written down or on a screen or something. And then it actually basically does some basic optical character recognition on that image. Then gets the text version of that equation, and then it basically determines which mode it belongs in, whether it's standard, scientific, whatever, and then actually fills it in for you right there. And that way, it just saves you time, I think, instead of needing to type it in yourself. Ian says, ek gaan vroeg uitklok, though, vanmorgen is 'n Kimberly. Sounds good, Ian. Thank you very much. Ian, what do you think about the AI integration idea on the camera for the calculator? So what I have done so far, I think I might have closed the tabs. Yeah, I closed the tabs, but I did investigate like local AI that's running in the browser locally on a person's computer, and that might work because I want the app to work offline as well, and therefore I can't use like a cloud AI. So I can't use like Anthropic's or OpenAI's models for this because I wanted to be able to work offline as well. So I found some cool local models that you can use in the browser, but for some reason they don't work on my computer because they have to run on the GPU. And for some reason my browser doesn't detect my GPU. I don't know why, but it says I don't have a GPU, and therefore. Well, it doesn't technically say that. It says that I don't support WebGL, but I know it does because I have ran WebGL programs before in the browser. So I don't know. It needs some investigating, to be honest. Ian, love that. I've seen apps that does it already, so that you should be very what? Love that. I've seen apps that does that already, so that should be very doable if the code is out there. Yeah. Definitely. I think it would be a nice addition also just to make this calculator better than most of the other ones as well. And YouTube says I'm lagging again. Am I lagging? This is like a daily question. Does it look like I'm lagging, Ian? Okay, I think let's then jump. Oh yeah, we also want to make the title bar be dynamic. So if you visit the website on Windows, you'll see a Windows title bar. But if you visit it on macOS, you'll see a macOS one as an example. Back at again. Welcome. Nice to see you again. And yes, I'm back at it again as well. We are continuing on the calculator public facing website for now. I think we are pretty close to actually having it fully fleshed out. This is the list I've made so far for today. Oh, we also need to still fix that bloody Germany and South African themes. Okay, let's copy that. I will paste this in here. We'll say fix Germany theme on calculator theme, and we'll also do a fix South Africa theme. There we go. Now, I don't know if we'll get to all of these items, and if we do have more time, I want to continue on other projects as well. But before we dive right in, I want to say I have done some work off stream, specifically on the Delphi Turtle application, because the right coding sidebar wasn't working. Rain is asking, what kind of software are you using? For what specifically do you mean? Nope, looks good. Thank you, Ian. I use many different kinds of software, Rain. So you need to be a bit more specific. Like, what do you mean? Okay, so Delphi Turtle, what I have done here in the meantime was I did one prompt to just update one of the libraries that we are using. So it did that for me. And then I also did one more prompt to fix an issue in the library, because my right code bar wasn't actually like doing syntax highlighting and row numbers. So that is now fixed as well. Yeah, so I can actually keep this. And then I also did some work on the Grafana.js. Specifically, I started letting AI write some documentation for the library. As you can see here, we made a docs.html file, just with some basic documentation on it. I have not read through it yet, to be honest. And then also I let the AI make a basic example of like how to use the library. I haven't checked it yet, just because I first want to read through the docs in any case. So that's what I've done off stream. I don't know when we'll actually finish this library, but yeah, I think having documentation is the first step, so that I can actually understand how the library works. Because a library like this one, I can't be fully vibe coding it. I need to like understand how it works as well, just to be able to build it properly. I think every time you build a library, you have to put some extra effort in, and not just vibe code. You have to also understand the code. Otherwise, you might build a library that works, but it's not going to be well written, meaning that you might have performance issues or like odd cases where something breaks. Yeah, that's just my opinion in terms of like libraries at this point. Okay, so then let's jump right into the calculator. I think let's see where we left off. Okay, let's start a new brand new chat, I think. So we start a new chat. And we'll open up the website, if I can find it, index. We'll say copy path. We'll open the browser. We'll type in file, like so. Okay. Then we need to begin. Okay. The drop downs, the theme and language drop downs are not working well on mobile. I opened them, but they're being cut off and you can't actually see them. Okay. Then also the calculator. I'm just testing here how it looks. The calculator render doesn't look great on mobile. We need to turn it into a vertical calculator when on mobile. Okay, I think that's a good start. I mean, are you using software like Cursor? No, I'm not. So what I'm using is simply Visual Studio Code. But we are specifically using the VS Code Agents app. That's basically it. So I don't use Cursor at all. Just good old Visual Studio Code. So on the left hand side, I have all of my different projects and sessions and AI agents. Then next to it, I have my chats. Then I usually have my browser or my code. And then on the right hand side, I have my files and my changes. That's basically my workflow right now. And then I do sometimes switch back to the normal UI for Visual Studio Code. Not that often since we got the new agents UI here. But like today, I used it as an example to do this prompt here, just because I wanted to just understand the code a bit better and have like a normal UI here that's not agents first. But as soon as this prompt finished, I basically minimized this and just went back to my normal agents app. What do you use, Rain? So I've been a Visual Studio Code user since 2015, basically since it came out. And I've been super happy. So I've had no need to switch to Cursor or Z or VS Codium or whatever alternatives there are. I'm just super happy with VS Code. It gives me mostly what I need. I will do some more prompts in the same one. On the themes page, on the themes page, look at the attached screenshot and do the following. Just to give some more info, right? I have tried Cursor and Z and some other ones in the past, but I was never happy with it. I did not see any reason to use it over VS Code. Like it had no compelling reason for me to switch from Visual Studio Code over to them. Remove top part. Move search box to the right in the same row as themes. Move search box to the right in the same row as one or as in the same row / rows as the text on the left. Okay, I think that's looking good. Okay, let's send it and see what it gives us. If this prompt can like one shot. Oh, this is new local. Oh, we got local. We didn't have local in the past, but now we do. I don't trust what's going on here now. VS Code Insiders. So where's my session? Calculator. Okay, so the session I just made is now gone. Hello. Let me open it in the editor. Just see what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, so Ryan says, I don't vibe code, but it looks good. I use SolidWorks and AutoCAD for my 3D work. Isn't SolidWorks and AutoCAD written in Delphi? If I'm not mistaken. SolidWorks written in Delphi. But let me just make sure. Is solid works written in Delphi? Looks like it. AutoCAD. I remember reading about that at some point. I think it's written in Delphi. I'm not going to look too much into it. Yeah, I'm not saying that Cursor is bad per se, or any of the other editors. They are most likely good. It's just that there's nothing that makes it worth switching over to it, in my opinion. Like, what extra does it give me to switch over? Like, what benefit would it have for my life if I were to leave Visual Studio Code and go to Z, or go to Cursor, or go to whatever new editor pops up, you know? But I'm confused where my prompt went. Because I obviously just made a prompt, but it's just gone. Don't know where it went. New? I am utterly confused. So now it looks like I can't even choose the local one, even though local was an option just now. What on earth is happening? Okay, so I need to write that whole thing again, is what it's saying. Come on. Really? I guess so. Also, you need to pay money to use other software. What do you mean by that? So Visual Studio Code is completely free, and Z is also free. I don't know about Cursor nowadays, but like, there's not a lot of software that you actually need to pay to do something. Like, usually there are free alternatives, even for the paid software. And whatever I need for vibe coding, I can just do for free. I don't need to pay for any software. Everything I need is free. Well, except the AI, like GitHub Copilot, but like the actual coding tools and editors and stuff, that's all free. Nah, I can't believe I will need to rewrite this entire freaking prompt now. That's so upsetting. Copy path. Let's just start. Okay. I was going too fast. I'll say hello, and we'll start there. Okay, now I can see the prompt in there. Then I'll open up my browser. Okay, I'll go File. Okay. Oh. Okay. Guess we start again. Oh man, I'm so upset. I don't even have it in my clipboard or anything. Okay. On the index page, do the following. Themes and hello, offering a short menu so help can start quickly. Asking which tasks you'd like to begin with. I'll present choices for convenience. I don't want any of those, to be honest. I just said hi, that's it. I'm gonna skip you. Okay, themes and languages, drop down. Okay, Cursor has a free trial, but I think you need to pay. Yeah, but I don't think you should get Cursor if it costs money, to be honest. Just use Visual Studio Code. That's my opinion. Sorry for those using Cursor, but Unless you could somehow convince me in the comments that it's worth it over Visual Studio Code, I'm not going to recommend it. Okay, themes and languages drop down on mobile UI is not working correctly. It's not. I'm just going to say that. Don't want to type it all again. The calculator render doesn't look good on mobile. Render it in a vertical size when on mobile, when on tiny mobile screens. Hello, Alpo. I always do that wrong. Alpkolak. Well, it's nice to see you again. You are my man. Respect from Turkey. Nice to see you as well again. And as always, respect from South Africa as well. I hope you are doing well. The calculator render doesn't look good on mobile. Render it in a vertical size when on tiny mobile screens. Yeah. What about agentic AI engineering? What about it? Don't need cursor for that. The calculator, okay. Then, was there anything else? No, go to themes page, okay. And then on the themes page, look at the attached screenshot and do the following. Okay. Let's have a look here. A look-see. Okay. Remove top part. Move search box to the right next to the text content on the left. Okay, I think that should be fine. Let's see. It's not written as well as the previous one, but yeah, I'm not gonna spend that much time. I'm gonna copy it to my clipboard just in case. Is there anything else I might have missed? Don't think so. Let's send it. Okay, so if it gets this correct, then I think we'll chop down quite a few. So header would be better. That would be better. That's fixed. Yeah, then we basically just have the footer left, which would be nice. Okay, let's go back to this one and see how it goes. And then while that one's busy going, I need to watch a video here from someone who sent some bugs on the calculator that I need to look at still. I can find it somewhere. My phone's also very much broken. I have to press the screen super hard just for it to actually like register what I'm typing. Okay, I'm quickly gonna watch this video. Okay, I do see the issue. I want to see if I can replicate it. Okay, let's go to launch calculator. then go to graphing. So this guy, what he typed was, let's have a look. He typed X and that, and then minus 6x divided by 10. Was that a plus? Can't actually see, to be honest. Might be a plus. No, I don't know. That's fine. Let's do a plus because it looks a bit more like a plus to me. Okay. Let's enter it. I don't see it showing on the graph, but I'm quickly logging into a friend's computer that has Windows just to open the calculator so that I can test it and just see how it looks and works on the Windows one. Let me copy this, or let me type it here. I'm going to do this on a different screen though. Okay, so when an expression is incorrect, it should like show it as incorrect. The expression is empty. Yes. Wait, let me just test it with okay. This is not a valid expression, it seems like, and that's why it possibly failed. What happens if I say analyze function? Analysis not supported. Okay. Let me just copy it to my clipboard. I'm gonna have to type it again. Let's just take this out quickly. We'll say x2 minus 6. Sorry guys, I know this is a bit boring, but I just need to test through it here. Plus 10. x2 minus 6x plus 10. Yeah. Unexpected characters. Change equation style. If I press X here, it doesn't seem like it's working, but it should be working. Yeah, I think we should do a prompt then here. Let's do, I don't know, this. Well, I should be able to zoom out with my mouse as well, not just with the zoom buttons. We'll fix that. Please check why this equation is not working on the graph. I'll just take a screenshot like so. I think like so. And then I will paste the equation like that. Also, can you, I definitely want to be able to like scroll my mouse. Also, can you make it so that I'm able to scroll with my mouse on the graph to zoom in and out? Also, I'd like to be able to pan with left click and drag. It doesn't have to be left click necessarily. With click and drag. With mouse click and drag. Okay. I think that's a good prompt to say next. Please check why this equation is not working on the graph. And let's just send it and see what it gives. Let me go check the chat here. Nothing new in the chat. Same old, same old. It looks like some of the changes are in. You can see the search boxes here. I want to see how many themes there are though. So we need to add that still. Oh, why is all of them showing the graphing now? It's because I have the graphing open, I'm guessing. Interesting. I'll need to investigate that as well. Okay, while this is busy, let me see what else I can do in the meantime. So we had the Tic Tux Toe game still that I would like to get running. But for fun, I want to try a test here. I'll use GPT-5 Mini. I want to see how hard it is to port this game over from Delphi to HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So let me give it a go. I'll say here, make a website folder and then port this entire game over to HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. It needs to look and work exactly the same. And then I'll say use Roselt.js npm do npm create Roselt for the Roselt.js framework and build on that. Yeah, I was just curious to see what it does. So I will send that. There we go. I'll make a brand new chat. I'll do the same thing, but using a different model. Or shall we wait for that one? Yeah, let's wait for that one to finish, and we'll see what it does. Let's go back to the calculator. Looks like it's finished on the website, so I guess I can test the website now. If I were to go here, standard, okay, and then go to themes. So showing standard. Then if I were to go to scientific and then do themes, what's it loading? Ah, scientific, okay. That's something we need to fix as well. So I will quickly, let's take this away. The calculator renders on the themes page should always show on the standard mode. Yeah, so we can just do that. That should be enough. And then we choose GPT 5.4 mini and just say add to queue. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got some changes going here as well. Very cool. I'm gonna eat some chocolate while we wait. I'm still busy on this chocolate from like 3 or 4 days ago. I don't even remember how long. Okay, I am back. Let's see. Apparently it's done. No way you are done. Okay, running commands to create website. Scaffold Roselt.js via npm create with fallback. Copy assets, yada yada. Website created and start a web port added. npm create result wasn't available here, so package.json was initialized instead. Next, inspect Delphi source to port. Yeah, but why did you stop? Didn't even make. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong. Okay, so it did do it. Okay, website. We got an index file, but it didn't use result.js for some reason. I don't know why. It's fine. Let's have a look at how it looks. That was actually quite quick, I must say. So we'll do file, paste it in. That's wrong. Yeah, that's not even close. Okay, I'm very disappointed. Okay, well, move that to trash, because that's not even closely like how my Tic Tux game actually looks and works. It feels like it didn't even try, to be honest. Like, what? Huh. Okay. I'm going to switch back to normal VS Code, because there are some things I like doing better in this one still. So let's just make a website folder, website. And then inside this one, we'll do a GPT-5 mini, but we'll also do a Raptor mini. And then here, what I'll do is I'll choose Raptor mini. We'll do the same prompt, I'll say in the website dash Raptor mini folder. For this entire game over to HTML, CSS, and JavaScript needs to look and work exactly the same. Do npm create result for the Roselt.js framework and build on that. Let's send that, and then we'll make a new chat. We'll do the same thing but using the GPT-5 mini model and see if it makes a difference. GPT-5 mini. Okay, let's see what it does. Chat disconnected. Why is my chat disconnected? What do you mean, bro? Oh, successfully connected again. Okay, sure, whatever you mean. I see we got 7 viewers. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Vibe Coding. Every day, every night. So right now in this project, we are just trying to port a project or a game from Delphi to HTML, CSS, JavaScript. We're just doing a bit of a test right now. So I have one agent using Raptor Mini. And then another one that's not showing up right now for some reason using GPT-5 Mini. Where is the other one? Hello? And then going to the other VS Code, we also have the Calculator app that's busy fixing an issue that we have on the graphing. And it looks like it is making good progress. Test. I think we also have something going somewhere else, don't we? No, it doesn't seem like it. I can probably test the homepage so long. So go back to home. That is working. Okay, perfect, perfect. Make it smaller. Still working. Okay, very good, very good. That's nice. Very nice. Okay. Oh, but wait a minute. It's not supposed to be full width. Okay. Need to fix that. Let's attach this. We'll say GPT 5.4 mini. These attached items should not be full width like this when on mobile. Should not be full width like this when there is more than enough space for it to fit on one row. Yeah. Put it on one row if there's space. Okay, let's send that to the queue. Okay, while we wait for these things, let's go back to the other one and see what Raptor Mini and or GPT-5 Mini has done for us. So it seems like GPT-5 Mini has finished. It also didn't use Roselt.js. Okay, so why is it not working? Do I have the own command wrong? Can you just check here? New folder. Roselt.js. Let me do a test here. I'll make a terminal. Why is my stuff different? Oh, I'm using the insider. That's why. Okay, it's fine. Let's not do it now. Let's just see what it actually made for us. So GPT-5 Mini. Let's open it up. Okay, GPT-5 Mini is broken. Okay, sure, buddy. I'll just say I don't see anything. Yeah, crap. And then Raptor Mini is still busy going. So we'll give Raptor Mini some chance still. Okay, how is the calculator doing? Taking so long. So to those who are joining, I live in South Africa with very crappy internet, and that's also sometimes why my stream just suddenly ends. It's because I have basically lost internet connection. But because my internet is slow, that also means that sometimes my prompts fail or they just take extremely long. So a basic prompt that might take like a few seconds for a normal person might take like an hour for me, as an example. That's also why I often have multiple prompts going at the same time, just because I have to wait so long for them at some times. Okay, I think let's start working on a different project here as well. We can work on the QR code generator. I don't exactly remember where we left off, but let's just have a look and see what we can improve. Okay, I kind of remember now. So I want to improve the editor here. I don't like the editing experience. It's definitely better, but yeah, it's not perfect yet. So I want to think how we can do it. Because we have configuration at the top. Should we... Not, man, I don't know. Okay, so here we edit the frame, right? The QR and the logo is kind of part of the theme. Logo. You see, I want to be able to also move the logo around. Sure, we can change the size and stuff. But it would be nice if I can also move the logo. Let's ignore that for now. Let's improve this one here. So what I'll do is I want to be able to like rotate the QR code. I think that might be the first prompt that we do. Yeah. I'll go GPT 5.4. I'll attach the editor here. The editor. Frame edit. Do the following improvements to the frame edit section. Then we'll say 1. Give me an option to rotate the QR code. Okay. So I'm kind of thinking that at the top here should be like a different icon or something. And you can click on it and you can basically rotate it like that. I'm thinking that in the middle top of the QR code there should be a rotate icon that I can click/drag to then start to rotate it. That's fine for now. The number 2. I don't want a frame text box. Rather, let me double click on the. Rather, let me edit the text straight within the frame and also allow me to add and or remove text to the frame. Yeah, I think that this way we can add more text to it as well as just double click on it or something and also edit it. I think that's a good one. Let's start there and see what it does for us. Let's go back to the calculator and see how it's going. Let's scroll down here. Yes, it's still busy going. So still busy trying to fix the graphing for us, which is this one here. I've got the changes, parser level, implicit in multiplication support for graph expressions like 6x plus canvas wheel zoom. Okay, well, it hasn't actually done anything yet, I'm guessing. Okay, let's go have a look. Oh, it's loading. Okay. This is not how my Tic Tux Toe game is looking, or how it should be looking, which means that it basically failed. Yeah, this is not my game. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna basically give it a thumbs down. Because it didn't actually port it correctly. Thumbs down, okay. Let's look at the Raptor Mini one, if it maybe did better. Okay, this one is way more accurate, okay. It's still not perfect, but it's better than GPT-5 Mini. It does kind of look like my game. Not exactly just yet, but it's getting there. Okay, yeah, it's definitely getting there. Play. Play versus player. Oh yeah, this is okay, yeah, this is way better, man. Way better. Not perfect, but it's definitely better. Okay. Let's see if we can get it to be there even more. Look at the Delphi files and make sure the web version looks and works exactly the same. It needs 100% parity. Okay, let's send that. And then we'll do the same for the Raptor Mini one. Just to keep it fair, we'll give it the same prompt again to give it another chance. But I will give this one a thumbs up for like the first try. That was pretty good, I must say. I'm using Raptor Mini more and more nowadays, and I must say, I'm quite impressed. I'm starting to think that Raptor Mini is better than GPT-5 Mini. It's been giving me consistently better results. But the crappy thing is, Raptor Mini is not available in the VS Codes app. So you can see here's all the agents. I don't have access to Raptor Mini for some reason, which is terrible. I really like it. Yeah, at some point we need to also jump into the business card generator again and fix that one. I don't like the way it works and looks. So the reason why we are pushing so hard on the calculator and the QR code generator is because the calculator is an app that I personally really need and want, because Linux doesn't have any good calculators, and especially if you are using the Steam Deck gaming UI, then there's not even one that comes closely um, to being a good calculator. Therefore, I just have to make one. And then the QR code generator, why this one is because um, I already have a client lined up to basically pay for it and start using it. I just have to finish it. I know just one client, and it's not going to be a lot of money, but it gives me motivation to know that at least there are people who want it. I just have to finish it, essentially. So yeah, that's basically why we are focusing on those two. And then we obviously still have the Delphi Turtle app also that we need to. That's basically ready. We just need to submit it and make a trailer. But we are getting close to also having this one released. I'm going to copy this expression to my clipboard so that I'm able to run it again. So I'll refresh the page. I'll paste it in. I'll press enter. Ah, we got it working. Okay. That's good news. I need to show the guys. My stupid phone is a bit broken here. So I'll send them a photo like this. And yeah. But they did have two ones yet what was apparently not working. So let me test the other one as well, just to make sure. Just waiting for my other screen here to respond. I've got a friend who has given me access to his Windows calculator, so I can basically test there and then see how it looks on mine as well. Okay. So apparently if you say 10 plus 10 plus 10, that also doesn't work. And yeah, it doesn't work. Okay. I guess we need to also fix that then. Okay, let's type this in. I'll paste this. I'll say 10 plus 10 plus 10 doesn't seem to be working on the graphing mode as can be seen by the attached image. Please fix. Okay, I need to read what was actually the issue with this one. I'm tracing the graphing parser and interaction handlers first so I can fix the quadratic input issue and add wheel zoom plus. Okay, I found the graphing view. Next, I'm narrowing. The likely root cause is the parser not understanding implicit multiplication like 6x. I'm checking the tokenizer now so I can fix that at the parser level instead of special casing one equation. I've got the changes. Parser level implicit multiplication support for graph expressions like 6x. The core code is changed. I'm reviewing the exact graphing div now to make sure the interaction math and parser changes line up. Okay, I spotted one small interaction edge case. Horizontal trackpad scrolling over the canvas would currently count as zoom. I'm tightening that before finishing. The fix is in place. I'm doing one last pass over the touch graphing section so the final handoff is precise. The graph issue was the parser. It did not support implicit multiplication. Okay, was being tokenized as 6 followed by x instead of, okay, I fixed that in yada yada by inserting, okay, products like while preserving, okay. I also added direct graph interactions, mouse wheel, okay. Like, see, that is working. I can also zoom in, zoom out. Perfect. Okay, okay. Oh, there's the 10. Okay, wait, the 10 might have worked. Okay, and I think 10 actually worked. I just didn't see it. Let me just redo this one because I want to test it. Do we have a... I see. I think I know what's going on. Okay. This button... Well, not just this button. I think something... I'm gonna just test something. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. Refresh view automatically. Okay. Refresh view automatically. If I... Okay, that doesn't work.